What is up there, everybody? I hope y'all are having a wonderful and fantastic happy 2021. Happy New Year to all my viewers. This will be the very first video of 2020 for the channel, so that means new channel intro, new channel outro, new channel banner. Hope you guys enjoy it. Got good stuff coming this year. And we're going to get started the first video of the year, which will be the Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport update in 1/400 scale. Shown here, my version of it. So, we're going to get started here with some fantastic model planes that we have. Got quite a few new aircraft from the massive unboxing one. Don't have all of them. I think I have 7 or 8. So with that, let's get started with the update. First aircraft we have here is the Delta Airbus A321. This guy came in from Detroit, and he'll be heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor or Red River Aviation's airport. This is the engine models version of this aircraft. Alrighty, and there we go. We got the airport lights finally plugged in, and here we have this Delta Boeing 757-200 Generation 2 without winglets. This guy just came in from Salt Lake City, and he'll be heading out to Tampa here shortly. Welcome to Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson, the brand new NG models Delta B738. This guy came in from Richmond, and he'll head out to Baltimore Washington Airport. This is a fantastic aircraft here by NG Models. I'm really looking forward to doing the review on this one, but all I can say is wow, this model is incredible, and it's going to get a good score. It's a great model. I'm very happy to have it here at the Atlanta airport. Next up, we got the Delta Boeing 737-900 in the CE1 livery. This guy came in from West Palm Beach in Florida, and he'll be heading out to Partyland, Oregon. Next up, we got the new Delta 767-300. This guy came in from Honolulu, and he'll be heading out on a short little hop down to Fort Lauderdale here soon. I am going to be using the 763 without winglets, as quite a few 763s are flying into Atlanta right now, and so I need a fill-in 763, and this one will do. I do realize that Delta no longer flies these aircraft, but this is close enough. I mean, it just doesn't have winglets. That's really the only difference. And here we have the Delta 767-300ER with winglets. This guy came in from Lima, Peru. That service is returning to Atlanta, and he'll be heading out to Cancun. So in this update, you'll see a lot of the winter seasonal flights, particularly significant upgrades, as a lot of airlines believe that that is where the market's currently heading, with business travel being non-existent during this part of the pandemic. Next up, we have this UPS Boeing 767-300. This guy came in from Philadelphia, and he'll head out to Dallas-Fort Worth. This is also a new model. Next up, we got this UPS MD-11, who just came in from Ontario, and he'll head out to Louisville. And then we have the second new UPS model, which is this MD-11. This guy is doing the inverse route, so he came in for Louisville, and will be heading out to Ontario. Well, we are once again to that part of the video where I have to go handheld because my tripod can't get a good view over this side of the tunnel. Here we have the Frontier A320 Neo, and this guy came from Philadelphia, and he'll head out to Orlando. Frontier has really expanded their routes out of Atlanta. It's now like 5 or 6 of them, which is really cool. And then here we have the Southwest B738 in a white livery. This guy came in from Raleigh, Durham, and he'll head out to Orlando. Love the RDU route. Next up, we have the 737-700 in the Heart livery. This guy came in from Phoenix Sky Harbor, and he'll head out to Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes football team. Next up, we got the Southwest B738 in the Canyon Blue livery. This guy came in from Dallas Love Field, and he'll head out to Chicago Midway. And then the Southwest B737-700 came in from New York LaGuardia, and he'll head out to Indianapolis. Moving on to some more awesome Delta equipment. Here we have the A321, and this is a German jet model. This guy came in from Denver, and he'll head out to New York LaGuardia. Here we have the A319. A lot more A319 routes now out of Atlanta, so that's good to see. And this guy came in from Grand Rapids, and he'll head out to Key West. So these aircraft are flying 4 more -700 routes, and Key West was the signature one. Here we have a Delta B738. This is the German Jets 1. Good to have plenty of B738s now, because they fly out of here a lot. Now this guy came in from Nassau, which is a flight down the Caribbean, and he came in, and he'll be heading out to Mexico City. And next up we have the Pencil, the 757-300. Always fun to find good routes for this because it tends to do some interesting routes. This guy came in from Fort Lauderdale and will be heading out to Orlando or Aviation 04's airport. Next up we got the SkyTeam B738 NG models, a fantastic airplane. This guy came in from Kingston and he will head out to Ontario in California. And then we have the Delta Airbus A321, the other German jets release. This guy came in from Montego Bay and he'll be heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul or AMG Aviation's airport. And then the final aircraft we have over here at this side of the tunnel is the Delta B757-200. This guy came in from Reno Tahoe or Red River Aviation's airport and he'll head out to Orange County or also Red River Aviation's airport. We have the Gen 2 752 doing this flight today. Next up, we got the Delta B739 in the Spirit of Seattle livery. This guy came in from San Francisco and then he'll head out back to the West Coast to go out to Sacramento. Next up, we got the Delta Airbus A321 in Thank You livery, NG models. This guy came in from Albuquerque or Red River Aviation's airport and he'll head out to Fort Myers. Next up, we are going to more handheld as I have to do it for this section. Here we have the Northwest operating for Delta, CRJ-900. This guy came in from Bentonville and he'll head out to Mobile. The Boeing 717-200 came in from Tulsa or Red River Aviation's airport and he'll head out to Pepsi-Cola or also Red River Aviation's airport. The Northwest operating for Delta A320 came in from Albany, the city in New York, not the one in Georgia, which also has Delta commercial service. And then he'll head out to Dallas-Fort Worth or also Red River Aviation's airport. The American E170, the little cute guy there, he came in from Charlotte and he'll be back out there. There is one flight day on the E170, the other flights are all on A320s. Then the A319 here, we have came in from Miami and he'll head out to Dallas-Fort Worth. There are actually quite a few B738s operating from American, but I didn't feel like putting out that model out for this update. But yeah, there are a lot of B738s operating in Miami, Charlotte, DFW, Chicago O'Hare route, so quite a few of them. I think even the Phoenix route is now B738, which is very interesting. So right here we have the brand new NG models Delta A350-900. This guy is taxiing in from his arrival from Amsterdam Schiphol, and then in about 3 hours he'll head out for a flight out to Paris Charles de Gaulle. These aircraft are super awesome as these flights are on the A350s and I'm really happy that I can finally model them because I now have the new NG A350 so I can model the Delta international flights on the A350. And one interesting thing is we're starting to see more variants of international flights now out of Atlanta. Seeing a lot more of the aircraft types showing up like the A320-200s, 300s, Boeing 763s, 764s, the A350s. Basically seeing all the currently operated aircraft types once again operating international flights out of Atlanta. So I do still have a lot of international aircraft I need to get, but the A350 is a good start to getting to where I need to be. Next up we got the American E170 who is operating the Philadelphia route today. Here we have the gorgeous NG Models United B738 in the new livery. This is the 2020 release, the October one. I'm very glad to get it. I'm very glad to have a United B738 in the new livery. This guy came in from Houston George Bush Intercontinental Airport and will be heading out to Newark Liberty Airport. Next up, we got this Delta Boeing 757-200. He is currently being towed over to the maintenance facility to have some stuff checked. The aircraft came in on a flight from St. Thomas earlier and he was going to be heading out to Santa Ana, but there was a fuel leak discovered in one of the fuel tanks and so they're going to be going to fix that issue. A lot of these older 757s and generally older aircraft can have things like this happen and so often they'll have to be towed for maintenance. Fortunately, Atlanta is a major maintenance base for Delta and so you'll often see aircraft that actually come into Atlanta for major services and then they'll be towed over to the service area on a tug just like this one. Also, that's a new tug too. It got it with the Uzbek AL787, which I thought was awesome. United is currently operating only one route on the A319 out of Atlanta, and that is the Denver route. See seen here. Next up, we got the Southwest B737 in the Colorado 1 livery. This guy came in from Philadelphia, and he will be heading out to Austin or Aviation 14's airport. And yes, that is the Austin in Texas. Next up, we got the United E170. This guy came from Chicago O'Hare, and he'll head out to Boston Dulles. Next up, we got the Spirit Airbus A321. This guy is currently taxiing out to the runway for departure to Los Angeles. And he came in for Chicago O'Hare earlier. This is the NG Model variant of this model. I also have the Gemijets one, which is far superior in my opinion. And this model has quite a few issues. Now I knew it was coming broken, but there's also a bunch of just quality control issues and some things that NG just did not get right in comparison to Gemijets. So this is one of the few cases where Gemijets did a better job than NG Models on the model. Now they have both to compare. And yeah. This is still a good model though, so if you can find a decent deal on it, I recommend getting it, but go for the Gemijets one first. Next up, we got the Frontier A320 Neo. This guy is on some returning routes to Atlanta. This guy just came in from Miami, and then after he does his changeover at the gate, he'll be heading out to New York LaGuardia. And then the 8th and final new model is also operating the final route of the update. This guy is taxed out for his departure to Seattle, and this is one of those Boeing 737-900s without winglets. It's a new model that I got from Alaska Company store. You can get some great deals there. I recommend checking it out. Alrighty, so that is it for the December 2020 and January 2021 Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Model Airport update in my 1/400 scale model airport. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful, happy New Year and happy 2021. Have a great rest of your day. God bless you. And now roll that brand new outro.